What up, everybody? It's me, Brandon Green. You know what it is. If you know me, you know how I feel about the Mercedes brand. Now, let me just lay something out real quick for you. When it comes to raw power, acceleration, instant power, right now, there's nothing like a Mercedes. Why do I say that? Because you might drive maybe a Nissan, you might drive a Toyota, a Lexus, you might even drive a BMW, I don't know, Ford, Chevy, whatever, a Buick, you know, what it is, whatever. You got some power, you know what I mean? We hit the accelerator, your car takes off. But it's different. It's a different feel when you're in a Mercedes-Benz. And I'm talking about a 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder, V8, V12. When you push a Mercedes, it's a whole different feel. It's a whole different type of acceleration because they build their Mercedes very torquey. These Mercedes motors and transmissions, the foot-pounds of torque is ridiculous. You know, you might push a Nissan to take off at the light real fast because they're geared to take off real fast. Even a Mazda, quick acceleration. But when you're on the highway already pushing 60, 70, and you need to go right now, Mercedes has what you need. Mercedes has instant power and acceleration. You can take off just like that, bro, without hesitation. Now, I'm driving an AMG, and these cars right here come stock about 500 horsepower. Foot-pounds of torque is up there, you know? And then when you do a tune or whatever, you push it closer to 6. Foot-pounds of torque is 500 to 600. And that's nothing to play with. This will outrun most vehicles that's on the road. But a Mercedes in general is built different. Not because of the name, not because it's a luxury brand, but because it's actually built different. These things take off, man. When you want it, you got it. A Nissan Altima might pull up and try to race you, know, all that dumb stuff. They might go quick, but they're not powerful at all. And it takes a long time for them to gear up. They don't have instant power right now. And that's the thing about Mercedes, it's power right now. So it's not just the name, guys. It's not just the leather. It's not just the wood or carbon fiber. It's just not the emblem. It's the build quality. It's the engineering. It's the capability. Everybody drives a car for different reasons. I like old Mercedes because they built different. They are built different. And they're the fastest cars on the road. Generally speaking. I'm not talking about if you live in Dubai or if you live in Miami where you see Lambos and Ferraris and McLarens. But even some of those brands, bro, if you have that type of money, you know that you're constantly putting money into those vehicles because they require that type of money to maintain them. You can get an older Mercedes and have power that's comparable to exotic cars. A little bit of tuning to them, if you get the right models, and you can have cars that are faster than those cars. I swear, you can do a whole lot with these cars, man. Tons of potential and capability. So I'm only making this video not to brag or boast on a brand, but to acknowledge the worthiness of the brand and to educate. All right, maybe that is bragging and boasting. It is what it is, guys. Mercedes is the best brand on the road, hands down. If you don't believe me, drive one. Now, the newer Mercedes are built a little different. Again, I like the older Mercedes. I can vouch for the older Mercedes. The newest one that I have in my possession is a 14, and I know they're built different. I've driven newer ones. They're built different. I like the older ones. But Mercedes is what Mercedes is. They have a solid name and brand for a reason. It's the history of Mercedes. Maybe not today, but it's the history of Mercedes that makes Mercedes what it is. Yeah, I love the fact that Mercedes is a sleeper because they become very common, you know, on the road, but people don't really know what they are and what they are able to do. And sometimes, every now and then, you get somebody who, because it's their car, they think it's the, I don't know. Some people just want to challenge you and want to race and just do dumb stuff, or they look at your car and they feel like, who you think you are? Yeah, all that kind of dumb stuff. The stereotypes that come along with the Mercedes brand is dumb. But really, at the end of the day, it is just a car, A to B. But it's fun going from that A to B. It's exhilarating. It's exciting, man. I swear, it puts a smile on my face every time I get to jump in this whip. Every time I get to cruise in this joint. Every time I get to say, I got somewhere I need to go. I need to get there real quick. I'm not endorsing speeding. I'm not endorsing racing. None of that stuff. But when you drive a Mercedes, man, it begs you to drive faster. You look down and don't even realize that you're going at a high rate of speed. So, for those of you who like Mercedes-Benz, not a bad choice, guys. Not a bad choice. Choose wisely, though. Do your research. Don't just go out and buy something just because it looks good. There's a lot of cars that look good. There's a lot of luxury vehicles out there. There's a lot of fast vehicles out there. But know what you're buying and why you're buying it, and know that you can maintain it. It might be easy to get, but is it easy to maintain? Yep. All right, guys. I gotta go. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching my content. There's always more videos coming out. I have so much content. I'm so busy I can't post it all. But I try to get it out. Maybe I need to do it more frequently, more often. But I have tons of content. I've worked on so many different things. I have so much to teach. I'm still learning, and as I'm learning, I'm sharing. So I have a whole lot of content to share. I'll talk to you guys soon. I got projects in the works. I have coilover conversions I'm working on right now. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.